The story continues. This chapter from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. The Pacers taking on the Raptors. For Indiana, they can't be too disappointed, playing over 500 ball the last 10 games. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Shams, when you look at last season, what a step forward for the Pacers, going into the in-season tournament championship, making the Eastern Conference Finals. They really checked so many boxes last season.
And Pacers sources tell me they're ahead of schedule under Rick Carlisle. They went from 25 wins in his first season to 47 wins last season and the Eastern Conference Finals in just his third season at the helm. The biggest reason to me for their turnaround, and someone that the Pacers love as their franchise cornerstone, Tyrese Halliburton. He gives the Pacers an elite talent that they've lacked since Paul George. So look at Tyrese Halliburton, Pascal Siakam for this next run of Pacers greats.
Boy, you've named some terrific players and guys that are very impactful. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. Siakam is out there with Isaiah Jackson. And it's Halliburton in at the 1 spot. For Toronto, they come in off the loss to the Celtics in Boston. Pass to Siakam. Left side, Halliburton. Off target from outside. And it's the Raptors' ball. It's a 3-point game. This game against Indiana, the first time they've met this year. Pacers have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. And in last year's playoff, Shams, we did see a lot of players injured and unable to play. What are some of the solutions that may be being talked about that you hear about?
People certainly ask if this is a result of the 65-game rule. Is it the more physical play? Is it the consequences of the regular season? The league is going to take a wait-and-see approach to determine if this is an issue they have to fix. But they do love the results of what this has brought as far as player availability moving forward.
Yeah, they do seem sold on that 65 number, don't they?
100%. And at the end of the day, some of these injuries are flukish. There's a lot of, obviously, lower body injuries, and you can't measure that. I think the league is going to want to see more data over the next 5 to 10 years to really determine, does this rule impact the game and impact injuries?
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
The 3 hits it from 3-point range. MP's got 5 points so far. Hey, Shams, you're always on the pulse of those league-changing trades. We certainly saw some impactful ones last season.
Across the board, the Pacers, the Mavericks, they made deep runs, and they did so on the back of some big trade deadline moves. Those are transformations that excite all of us to witness. Even New York getting OG Anunoby at the trade deadline. This is a league that's built on capitalizing at the moment and striking when the iron's hot, and we saw multiple teams do that this last season.
Yeah, that trade deadline was phenomenal for those teams you mentioned. Really impactful. And there's the bucket from MP.
So far, he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously push the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. And things can get so intense when NBA rumors start flying, Shams. You know that. The teams are just kind of holding on sometimes for dear life. What is it like when you break a major NBA story, like you've done numerous times?
It's like when your heart skips a beat, Kevin. It's like when you feel like you are in such a rush, and there's a surge of excitement that hits every particle of your body. Every profession obviously has a big payoff, but everything happens so fast. But when it happens, it makes all the hard work worth it, but it certainly brings a great feeling, and I definitely get goosebumps to this day.
You get goosebumps, but the hard work you put in to get that story, I know what you guys go through. It is amazing the hours you spend on it.
365, 24/7.
Jackson down low. Dick defending. Jackson a screen on Barnes. Kept alive. It's another look. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Chris Boucher's checked in for the Raptors. Brandon Ingram comes in for Dick. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Ryan's checked in for Jackson. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Benedict Mathurin. McConnell in for Andrew Nemhart.
MP's been the captain. Catalyst for them tonight. Solid leadership from this young man.
Shot game clock separated by 5. McConnell finds Toppin. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Toronto leading by 3. Smith right side. Over McConnell. Smith no good. Now McConnell. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. MP has been leading the charge for Toronto. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up. And this has been a fairly... now for Indiana. Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for Thomas Bryant. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Aaron Nesmith. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. MP out there with Grady Dick. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. Then it's Ingram. And it's Agbaji in at the 4 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Hey, Shams, no one is keyed on the league like you. Is there an under-the-radar trend that you're seeing around the NBA, or the next thing that you're anticipating may happen with the way the league will sway one way or the other?
Talking to executives around the league, it's clear that length has been very important, but having players that do multiple things and are versatile, that is of the utmost importance right now. We saw what happened with the Celtics winning a championship this year. I think that certainly is going to have an impact on how teams are going to build moving forward. Like the Celtics, you want to have players, 3 to 5 players that are playing heavy minutes for you, that are doing everything out there on the floor, not just one particular move.
Pass to Nembhard. Outside Jackson. Outside Mathurin. 6 to shoot. Smith against Halliburton. Nice shot from the wing. 9 points for Tyrese Halliburton.
Really smooth looking jumper there by Halliburton, making the most of that opportunity to score the ball.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Oh, wasn't that wonderful? Easy to see why Shams has so many sources around the game. He's so easy to talk to.
Yeah, it's all about relationships at the end of the day. When the conversations come easily, that suits his purpose as a reporter. A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Here comes MP, and it's McConnell with the rebound. For the Raptors, their last game, a loss to the Boston Celtics. Pass to Siakam. Back to McConnell. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And it's Mathurin missing. And so, MV will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Hey, knocking down free throws in a hostile environment is really about the battle of the mind.
Here's McConnell. He takes it in. Count that one. And now just a 4-point Raptor lead. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Raptors lead by 4. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Fans, direct your attention to center court. And
you can't win playing passive at the offensive end. I mean, how many times did we see him at the free throw line?
Practically. And now let's take. Thank you for being with us.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Jackson in at the center position. And, Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. Chris Boucher's checked in for Pirtle. Pacers trail by 3. Here's Halliburton. 12 points for him. Takes it out to Siakam. No good. That would have tied it.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Bring it up for MP. A 3.
Displaying the range right there. Good to see MP taking and making that kind of shot.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Raptors with some changes. Ingram comes in for R.J. Barrett. And it's Walter in for Dick. Pass to Nembhard. Outside Mathurin. Sinks the three-pointer. Mathurin's got 6.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
And with their offensive firepower, have the Pacers' Clark maxed out at that end of the floor?
There's still a lot of room for this team to grow offensively, Kevin. A low rate of free throws is something they can improve on. And a relatively low rate of threes and offensive boards, those are areas that can get better. I think there's another level they have to reach yet. Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Back to Halliburton. There's the triple. And Mathurin is good for 3. Mathurin's got 6 in the quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark. And battling against the interior of that defense, nice to see that Mathurin has that tough.
Toronto's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. You got Scotty Barnes. Smith is out there with R.J. Barrett. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Mobo in at the pivot, manning the middle. It's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Pass to McConnell. To the inside. And Bryant slams it in.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's MP. No good there with this step-back J.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
To take the lead. It's a big high bounce and goes in. And the Pacers lead by 1. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Now, here's MP. From outside the arc. Another miss by MP.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make it. Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Launches it. Drains the three-pointer. MP's got 10 points here in the second half.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. The Raptors making a switch here. Dick's checked in, so an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for Bryant. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Nesmith. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. Coach was really hyping up his guys. He told them, this is what it's all about, fellas. You're in this spot for a reason. Go out and take this win. See if they can follow those instructions, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Well, I love MP's mindset. His approach to the game mentally is really impressive. I mean, guys always are chirping at him, but he maintains his composure and doesn't get rattled at all.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Siakam passes to Halliburton. Back to Siakam. Goes back up. And that one is good.
Massive hoop there from Siakam. We've seen him do it in the finals. This guy showing he's made for big moments.
Ingram a screen on Halliburton. Here's Smith. MP finishes inside.
Huge bucket by MP. You know he's got to be feeling good after that one went down.
Siakam with it. Halliburton outside. Sinks the triple. Halliburton's got the lead up to 3 now for Indiana.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. The Raptors making a switch here. Hurdle's checked in, and it's Smith missing. Pacers leading by 3. Siakam looking around. Back to Mathurin. Jackson setting the pick here for Mathurin. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And nice read from Mathurin. He's always trying to get his teammates going.
MP against Halliburton. Pirtle sets the pick for Smith. Pass to Pirtle, stolen by Jackson. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Nembhard the pass to Siakam. Halliburton with it. He's picked up by Dick. Now here's Jackson. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Basket counts.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Smith outside. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Rocket 6. And again, no good by Toronto. And Indiana can just let the clock run down here.